you ever know if people really get what you're saying? I wonder sometimes. Especially when it's serious stuff like your understanding of the truth. Hi, I'm Farouk. And like everyone who shares their story, I'm saying I'm just a boy whose intentions are good. Oh Lord, please don't let me be misunderstood. Dunya, before I get into this, I just wanted to say, they tell me God is amazing. Remember I told you prayer is talking with God and that brings us close to Him? Through prayer we come into His presence. He listens to us. Why? Everyone says it's because He loves us. And when it's time, God speaks. So listen. And those Ray-Bans, I'll look around. Where do I begin? A couple of days ago I got your message. Remember this? Dad, you remember?
You pain me, Farouk. You are so sure of yourself and your new belief, but it is rubbish. Christianity is nothing but lies. Jesus didn't die on the cross. You read that in the Bible, your holy book. It is corrupted. Can't you think for yourself? Did I teach you nothing?
Dad, are you watching? I hope so, because I have to say this. I asked my friends, and I asked my friend John too, the man I work with. With all respect, what you're saying about the Bible, you're saying it isn't true. Well, that isn't true. Maybe you'll listen to my friends. They know a lot more than me, that's for sure. I asked them to help. Jason sent this clip.
Mr. Saidani, there's a saying here, seek and you will find. Funny, that saying is straight out of the Bible. I teach this stuff. I'm a university lecturer, theology. Lots has been written about the historical truth of the Bible. About 2,500 years ago, the prophet Ezekiel said that the Mediterranean city of Tyre would be smashed and that the ruins would be thrown into the sea. 200 years later, Alexander the Great attacked Tyre and destroyed it. Then his engineers dumped the rubble into the sea. It's all there. The archaeologists have found it. The ruins are there, the rubble in the sea. The dates match. It's very hard to refute.
Dad, there's so much more. But we'll leave that for now. One moment. Right here, written over thousands of years, are prophecies pointing to the birth of Jesus way before he was born. There are so many. Born of the tribe of Judah, that happened. Heir to the throne of David, that's true. Born in Bethlehem, that's where he was born. And if that's not enough, they prophesied his death the way it happened. And the resurrection too. He would be rejected by the Jews. He was. Betrayed by a friend. Judas fulfilled that one. Sold for 30 pieces of silver, same guy. Crucified with thieves, that happened. Pierced in his hands and feet, terrible but true. Buried in a rich man's tomb, yes. And the best of all, rises from the dead. You don't have to believe me, Dad. Sometimes I'm not even so sure myself. But it's hard to deny the evidence that's out there. Like you taught me, you just have to look with open eyes and listen with an open mind. Seek and you will find.
The last video we sent, the Bible, you wanted to talk? Your face is as dark as the storm outside.
Well, I didn't want to, like I had something to say, but do you believe this? Seriously? That because some ruins fell into the sea and that other prophecies came true, that the Bible is true? Can I trust it? Can I trust? I don't know. I can't do this.
Can you trust your faith? Can you trust God? What is it about, Farouk? You? Do you think that in your wisdom and strength, in your power of understanding, through your wonderful personality and clever words, through any of that, that you can save your father?
I can try.
Look at me. Look at me. Where were you when your father was born? When he was a little crying child? Where were you when he was happy, playing with sticks in the yard? Where when he mumbled his first ABCs? Were you there when he met your mother? And were you there when he lost his first job? No. Where were you when he saw the promise of his life for the first time? And later, when he saw the failure? Were you there? And that day he felt the gut pain and he realized he was sick. And his life was suddenly filled with fear and death. Where were you? You were not there. That's not your place. There's no fault in that. It's not your role.
I would.
Let me finish. Somebody else was and will always be there. God. That's his place. That's his role. And he cares.
But I want to help.
We all want to help. That's what makes us who we are. But we can't do it in our own strength. You have to remember that. Trust God, my friend. Trust him all the way. He'll come through for you and for your father.